A decisive election victory by Spain's Conservative Popular Party has failed to soothe the market jitters. Stock markets in Europe have fallen and rates on Spanish bonds increased, despite the incoming government's commitment to tough austerity measures. The former socialist government is the fifth to fall to Europe's debt crisis after Portugal, Ireland, Greece and Italy. Europe correspondent Philip Williams reports.
It was the victory everyone had predicted, but the crushing scale of the win delighted even the most optimistic of the Conservative Popular Party supporters. The outgoing socialists could muster just 28% of the vote. But for incoming Prime Minister Mariano Rajoy, the euphoria will be short-lived as he takes control of a nation in deep trouble. As the newspapers proclaimed all power for Rajoy, commuters at Madrid's main train station were hoping for better times. It was a clear victory for the Popular Party, said this student, and I think that's what was needed, isn't it? We've had 8 bad years, so this is what we had to do. And from this electrician, more than anything, I hope that the unemployment situation improves, and in general, I hope all things will go better. But hope for any job is a luxury increasing numbers of Spanish can ill afford. This man was just made redundant 2 weeks ago, adding to the 23% jobless. His son remains amongst the 43% youth unemployed, and it's not for want of trying.
More than 1,000.
How many replies?
How many replies? 10, 15.
For his generation, it's very bad. It's practically a lost generation here in Spain.
For the new Prime Minister, the challenge will be to fulfil his promise to cut public spending even further, although he hasn't spelt out how that'll be done. But at the same time, he has to somehow stimulate growth, essential if the struggling economy is to get out of its black hole.
No va a haber milagros.
There are not going to be any miracles. We never promised them. But we have seen before that when things are done well, the results come.
And breathing down the new government's neck are sceptical bond markets that continue to push the critical 7% mark. The outgoing socialist government has clearly been blamed for the Spanish economic malaise. A housing bubble that burst spectacularly, leaving 1 million homes empty, and the longest unemployment queues in the developed world. Prime Minister-elect Mariano Rajoy has warned there'll be no quick fix. Spaniards are just hoping he can arrest a slow death. Philip Williams, Lateline.